2015 BMW S1000RR, guys. Wow, look at this bike. Doesn't this look awesome? What a beauty, mate. What a beauty. This is the 2015 model, and I am so excited in taking this for a test ride today. Wow. Beautiful. That's my bike right next to it, my adventure bike. Okay, let's go. Let's start it up. Wow, that sounds nice. Wow. Sounds really nice. Boy, this is smooth, right? This is a very smooth engine. My God. Yep. Wow, smooth engine, smooth engine. Very smooth. So I'm just gonna give my thoughts, and then I'll follow up with a final recap evaluation. But right off the bat, the seating, let's talk about the seating position first. I feel very comfortable in this. This is a very comfortable seat. Boy, this acceleration is good. Oh yeah. Yeah, so the seating position is quite comfortable. This is giving me some very nice protection from the wind, as I would expect from a Super Sports. I get a good view of the road, and I feel very comfortable right off the bat. The seat is comfortable. The handlebars, I like the handlebar position. It's nice. I don't feel too much pressure on my hand. And the mirrors are quite nice too. I get a good view of traffic behind these. And my legs feel quite comfortable. I'm 6 feet tall, so I don't feel like my legs are very cramped. It's definitely an aggressive position, as you would expect from a Super Sports. And I feel very comfortable in this cockpit. This is a nice cockpit. It's very nice. Yeah, the agility seems nice. I just took that corner. Yeah, I like the riding position, and this engine just sounds great. Yeah, my first impressions on the engine, this is a very smooth engine. It's an inline 4 1000, and it's very measured. I mean, I've got it on just the regular mode right now. I don't have it on the highest mode. I've just got it on the regular mode. And the engine just feels very nice, very yeah, it's not jumpy at all. So it's very smooth. The throttle is very nice as well. I mean, it's a responsive throttle. It's not jumpy. It's a very nice and measured throttle, and the sound of this engine is. I like the sound of this engine. It just sounds nice. It is very smooth. I think just off the top of off the just first impressions, it sounds great, but now that I'm picking up speed, I think the exhaust can be a little louder. I probably want to change the exhaust if I got this bike. And at high speeds, it's not that easy to hear the engine as at low speed, so I'm picking up speed here. Boy, oh yeah, it's got a lot of power. This thing's got some power, as you would expect from a liter bike. And it's just eating up these curves. Definitely eating up these curves. I'm surprised how smooth this engine is. Very smooth. It's got a lot of torque down under, a lot of power and nice torque on the bottom end. Yeah. Nice maneuverability. The transmission is also quite smooth. I've tried the auto shifter here a couple of times, and to be honest, I prefer just using the clutch. The auto shifter works fine up and down. I'm gonna try the cruise control here, see what that is like. Oh yeah, look at this, guys! This is on cruise control. This is nice. Hands-free riding. Amazing. Yeah, this is a feature this bike has that the other leader bikes don't have, hands-free cruise control. Wow, this is cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, this cruise control thing is nice. Hands-free, wow. And this will come in very handy on the California freeways. I do a lot of my riding on the freeways, so I can see this cruise control feature coming in quite handy on the freeway riding here in the Bay Area. Yeah, the transmission is very smooth since it got nice gearbox. I've already tried out the auto shifting. Oh, look at this cruise control. I just checked the time here. Wow. Yeah. No worries. Just, grab a drink. Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, there's a lot of power in this engine. This engine's very smooth. Lots of power, lots of torque. Yeah, you can go really fast on this bike. Very, very fast. I think if I had this bike, I'd probably be finding it very difficult to keep it under the speed limit with this very fast bike. Just eating up these curves, my god. Bloody amazing. Yeah, the suspension is very smooth too. I mean, this is a bumpy road and I'm not really feeling much bumps. I think it's probably because it's got electronic suspension. That's what the sales rep had mentioned. Alright, let's turn back in. So I'm riding here in California, guys. California, USA. In the city of Livermore. It's about 50 miles, about 60 miles outside San Francisco. Yeah, it's nice, a nice country road, beautiful scenery. What more could you want riding a brand new bike and getting the chance to test it out and record and share it with you guys. This is an impressive bike. I'm very impressed with this bike. I like this bike a lot. Very planted, very stable. My god. I can see why people have been very excited about this bike. My god. This is one beautiful, fast machine. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely not a boring bike. On the excitement scale, this is definitely up there on the excitement level. It definitely pumps you up. So smooth. And this suspension is a very nice suspension. This is not bumpy. It's not bumpy at all, as you would expect from a super sports. It's definitely the electronic suspension kicking in, and I can feel the smoothness. Wow. Yeah, this bike, I mean, you can go really fast on this bike, and you can also go on a chilled out speed and just cruise like what I'm doing right now. I'm just cruising, and I'm enjoying it just as much as I would riding at high speeds. For cruising and freeways and hitting the canyons, my god, this is a nice bike. I like the color of this bike too. This is the blue color scheme, and it is a very unique color scheme. Yeah, great bike, great bike. Yeah, if I had this BMW, I could see myself being pretty happy with it. This is one fast, powerful machine. Very fast, very powerful. This liter engine is quite impressive. I still want to probably think about whether I want to get a liter bike or a 600. But this one, they say that the liter bikes, this liter bike is as light as a 600 and hands like a 600. I would say that it is definitely more closer to a 600 than a Suzuki Gixxer 1000R, which I felt was quite top heavy. This one, it definitely is more closer to a 600 kind of size and weight wise, but it's still, you can still tell this is a liter bike based on kind of the weight of it. I mean, it is a light bike, but I don't think it's as agile as a 600 would be, especially the 600s that I've ridden. But nothing against it. I mean, a liter bike's a liter bike, and you're getting all that extra power. But I like this bike. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this bike. It's just very, very positive. This dash, let's talk about the dash. My god, this dash is one hell of a dash. The digital layout and the tachometer, that's a beautiful looking dash. Nice lane splitting action. In California, I definitely want to be doing lots of lane splitting. The type of riding I do. The freeways, I believe it's the next exit. Next turn left. Alright, I want to see how this handles on the freeway. Car. Slow down, let's get a view of this car. Alright, let's see what the freeway behavior is like. I expect this thing to be very stable and planted on the freeway. Let's check it out. Definitely eats up the curves, man. This bike can eat up the curves easily. Oh yeah, it's got some kick. This bike's got some kick. Lots of power. Effortless speed, effortless speed. Yeah. Lots of power, lots of power. Man, you'd be the king of the road riding this. I mean, this thing is fast. I would feel like I'm the king of the road riding this thing. Very smooth, very smooth. And the wind protection is good here. There's no wind buffeting. Lots of good wind protection. Smooth, clean air over the top of my head. That's why I enjoy these super sports, because they're so smooth. Wind protection wise is surprisingly very good. Yep, freeway wise it's quite nice. Boy, I'm cruising here, doing over 70, doing over 80 miles an hour, and I'm revving about 4,500 revs. That's pretty impressive. I like inline fours, very nice. Lots of power, oh my god. That pull off the line is amazing. Alright, this is typical traffic in the Bay Area. Let's see how this thing lane splits. Some lane splitting action here. Yep, small, it's tight. It's thin enough to easily get through traffic here. I think height-wise, I've already noticed that these super sports for lane splitting, you're sitting lower than an adventure bike. It's sitting lower than my V-Strom, so you're kind of more lower, and it feels you're a little bit more. Yeah, kind of the visibility is slightly less because you're sitting lower and you don't get the chance to look over the cars. But what you get is you get the additional extra speed and additional power to get yourself out of trouble if you get in between these cars and you're very stuck. You need to take some evasive action. You got the extra power to get out of any problems. But I know visibility-wise, it's less visible. I'm not able to see over the cars like I can with my V-Strom or any other adventure bike. So that would be one advantage. One thing just to note about super sports. We got the red light coming out here, so I guess I'm low on fuel, so let me get back to the dealership. But yeah, I feel confident lane splitting in this. It's an effective machine to lane split. Just gotta time it, that's all. So yeah, freeway-wise, this bike is very nice on the freeways. I knew it would be good, and I just confirmed my initial thoughts on it being very good on the freeway. Man, the pickup on this bike is good. It's got some really good bottom end pickup. Yeah, this is definitely a bike worth investing your money in. This is a nice bike. I'm impressed. I'm just gonna pull over here and just have a look at the bike. It's a beautiful looking bike, my god. Let's see what it looks like. Let's take a visual of it. My god, yeah, look at it. That's one attractive bike. Definitely a chick magnet, that's for sure. My god, it's beautiful. This two-tone color combination is just spectacular, my god. Okay, let's head back. Yeah, just doing that turn I can feel that it's a little slightly heavier than a typical 600, but not by much. You get so much extra power and torque at the bottom end. So overall, I'll reflect on my thoughts about this bike. I'll do a comprehensive write-up, a scorecard. But overall, initial impressions is that I like this bike. This is a very impressive bike, and I would definitely recommend, if you're thinking of getting an S1000RR, I would recommend this bike. I'd love to have this in my garage. This is a nice bike. Actually, I'd like to have lots of bikes in my garage. And I enjoyed this ride. I enjoyed this test ride. Okay, if you like this video, guys, please sign up on my channel. please subscribe and become a bro rider.